What's up, guys? Good to see you here on the Mr. Dig channel. Got my buddy Aaron here behind me, and we finally made it up to my cousin Brian's sawmill. Now, I wanted to originally do this video bringing some logs up and showing them actually being sawn and, you know, the whole from start to finish process. But my buddy Aaron here said, Brian called me and they had something break. So I said, well, let's at least go up here and see if there's anything that we can do to help and check out the facility and kind of give y'all a sneak peek of Fields Sawmill right here. Now, Aaron, you spent a good many hours up here on some of this equipment, hadn't you?
Yes. Love the way the sawdust
smells. Past how it does smell good, man. I like it too. Yep. So Brian started this years ago, and it started with just a tiny little shop. And man, actually it's been months since I've been around here, and he has really expanded the operation, man. This is pretty awesome.
Oh yeah, he's going automated, got conveyor belts.
Dang, he ain't playing around.
Now, yeah.
Professional.
Yes, sir.
But so what broke?
So the head on the mill
is
power up and down with hydraulics.
Okay.
And, there's some bolts on the cylinder there.
Yeah.
And somehow they sheared off, and Randy here was running the mill, and he got down to the end of the log, and the head just slammed down.
Oh no.
Yeah. So I'm gonna come over here and pull the head off the mill, pull the bolts out, and figure out what all it broke.
See if we can get it fixed for him.
Yeah.
Is Brian gonna come down here a little bit, or is he stuck at work?
He said carry on, so he may or may not.
Okay.
Yeah.
So where exactly? I'm not familiar with this machine.
Stand up here and stand on top of this.
Okay.
So this is the cylinder here that raises the mill up and down.
Yeah.
And if you look straight down below it, you see the base of the bolts that are sheared off there.
Yeah, they completely sheared off, didn't they?
Oh yeah.
And so if you can't fix it, he's got to take it to
Noonan.
To Noonan, Georgia.
Yeah, other side of Atlanta.
Yeah, which would not be a fun trip, because that's a good little haul. But I got a feeling if anybody can fix it,
I told him I can handle it.
Aaron can fix it.
So we're gonna pull it all apart.
Okay.
Figure out what broke. This is how hard it hit when it came down. So that's a jack leg that holds the weight of the mill up.
Yeah.
It came down so hard it sheared them
all off.
Yeah.
Golly, I bet that made a racket.
Yeah, Randy said it scared him pretty good.
Yeah, a little bit of a boom, huh? Hey, how you doing? I'm Ryan.
I'm good. I'm Ryan. I'm Randy.
Hey, good to meet you, Randy.
You remember Carson Lee?
Yeah. Okay, good to meet you, man. We might have met in the past. I don't know.
I think so.
Okay. Well, good to see you. Yeah, I bet that made a hell of a boom. That's probably pretty scary.
Oh, yeah.
Golly.
I didn't realize you pointed out those bolts. I didn't realize it sheared those.
Yeah, it sheared every one of them off.
Yeah, it's got that one right there. It fell on that. So you can see it's kind of bent like a snake.
Yeah.
Push down. I have to pull that out and replace it.
Oh, man. It's going to be a job.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's heavy. I mean, the whole head on this thing probably weighs close to 2,000 pounds.
Oh, I bet so.
Between 1,000 and 1,800
Yeah.
at least.
Yeah, that's a lot of weight coming down. Oh, live edge.
That's some pretty stuff there.
That is pretty stuff. Man, we could keep this place fed with the amount of wood you got coming down that gringo. Of course, after the hurricane, there's no shortage of timber. What's up, buddy?
What's going on, man?
How you doing? Good to see you, dude. You've done that before, ain't you?
Yes, sir.
So obviously Brian's got 2 mills here and the little 40's still running, so Cooper's running this log right here. And if you've seen in the videos in the past, we get all the scraps, all the edges off, and that's what we make our playground mulch out of. Obviously all the good wood will go into rough cut lumber, be stacked and dried. And I think, is that going to be the kiln down there?
At some point, yeah.
Yeah, okay, so he's going to build a drying kiln down there in that end.
So that's the offices down there.
Oh.
How about down the hill? He's going to build a kiln.
Oh, okay. Darn, he's getting big time with offices.
Yeah.
Putting you to work. Oh yeah, it's loud. So Brian, my cousin, he's not here right now. He's gonna come down a little bit later, but just wanted to give you guys just a brief overview of this operation. And then we're gonna do a full video, like I said earlier, of when the logs actually come into Gringo, get them loaded up, bring them up here, the complete sawing cycle, how it's stacked, where the waste goes back to Gringo to make the mulch, and the whole 9 yards.
The whole shebang.
Bring it full circle, man.
That's right.
So he's like just getting logs in from wherever, like.
Yeah, so a lot of it right now is coming off people's yards. It's storm debris from Helene still.
Yeah.
And he's filling his yard up pretty quick.
And so people will put in orders or whatever size or dimensions or whatever they're looking for. They'll cut it custom for you. And then, do you know how long it has to be stacked and dried?
It depends on, you know, the temperature and the humidity outside, things like that. Generally, probably about 2 months.
And probably too, the sap flow. Does that have anything to do with the, you know, the time of year?
Maybe that'd be a question for Brian.
Yeah, that'd be a good one for Brian.
Expert.
Yeah, we'll get Brian down here, but
oh, yeah.
they've even got
inventory around that.
a like big mantles and all kind of stuff, man. He's making some cool stuff. I got a lot of furniture in my house that Brian's cut up here, like some old cedar tables and stuff that I've made.
Yeah, I gotta build a kitchen table for my house.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, maybe this will get me. Maybe this will get me some logs. Fix this mill.
There you go.
Yeah.
Do a little horse trading.
That's exactly right.
But this is a pretty amazing little operation. I mean, it's really grown from nothing to what he's got it going on today. Yeah, I wonder what you got any idea what these will be for? Those are some hellacious blocks, man.
I would guess that somebody's gonna probably machine them down or put them on a lathe or something.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Some solid.
That's good hardwood.
Yeah, that's great hardwood. That's beautiful. I love the smell though up here, like you said, just that sawdust. I haven't been here in a long time. Now, Aaron, you used to work here and still help out from time to time, don't you? On the evenings, weekends, that kind of stuff.
I haven't done it recently, but
yeah, because I've been keeping you too busy.
I know. Gotta do something about that.
Ain't got time.
Yeah.
But it is a really, really neat process. So what are they doing right now? And we'll walk over there, but it's loud, so maybe you can explain it to us now.
So when you cut a cant on the mill and you cut the bark off of it, your first cut is
what is a cant?
The cant's going to be your square piece.
Okay.
You know that you're going to cut your actual boards out of.
Your lumber.
Right. So while you make the cant, you got to cut the bark off of it.
Right.
You know, to make it square. So the first cut is going to be bark all the way across the top. You throw that away. The next cut's going to have bark on the two sides. Good wood in the middle.
Yep.
So this is a 2-blade edger.
Oh, so it's going to cut those edges off.
Right, so one blade's fixed, and then the other blade you can adjust in and out so you can cut whatever width you want.
Gotcha. So
you can stick it through there, and you cut the bark off both sides in one pass.
Sweet. Let's check that out.
And then you have more usable boards, less waste.
Less waste.
Yeah.
Which is really no waste here because even the waste comes back to us to make mulch out of. We'll come back, I promise, and do a full video from start to finish. Aaron, I assume, is going to come up here in the evening time or maybe here in the next few days, see if he can't get Brian's big sawmill back up in operation. And then here very soon, we'll do the whole full circle from the time it gets dumped in our landfill, gets sawn into boards, stacked, and the waste goes back and gets recycled, and show you guys the whole process. But appreciate you watching. Give the video a thumbs up. Let me know exactly what you want to see when we do make that video, and I'll do my best to include it. We'll see if we can't get AA Ron to join us, and we'll see you on the next one.
We'll do it.